I'm about to click out on this shit, I'm about to click, whoa. I'm about to click out on this shit, I'm about to click, whoa. I'm down to click out on you hoes, make a crime scene. I click the trigger on a stick like a high beam. Man, I was Bentley with the whip when I was 19. She called my number, leave her hanging, she got dry clean. She got an Android, her messages is lime green. I searched one name at NFC in 20 teens. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine. Man, I pack them in these phones like some sardines. And they send me nigga pictures, it's the small things. You niggas still taking pictures on a Gulf Stream. My youngest richer than you rappers and they all stream. I really hate that you been selling them some false dreams. Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing. Would they ever give me flowers? Well, of course not. They don't wanna have that talk cause it's a sore spot. They know the boy, the one that got a boycott. I told Jimmy doorstop. Girl, give me some help because I need it. And if I fuck with you, then after I might eat it. Niggas talking about when this gon' be repeated. What the fuck, bro? I'm one away from Michael. Nigga, beat it, nigga, beat it, 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 beat it. Don't even pay me back on none of the favors, I don't need it.
Oh, that's an S tier. Our mutation is officially fastest growing truck. Oh, our fastest. Okay. All right, let me try it out. Let me try it out. First off, I saw that there were some uncensored versions of this model. Apparently this model is actually really good. No way it tops $2.5 million. Holy crap. I mean, benchmarks are running. That one has to pass the bag.
First pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. Show them what they know not through flows of hot molasses. Do it like the robot to headspin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaloo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man.
I actually bookmarked it on page. I wonder what QQAI is.
And you know it like a poet, like baby doll. I bet she tried to say she gave me her all. She played ball. All bets off. The villain got the dice rigged. And they say he accosted the man with the sliced wig. Allegedly, the investigation is still ongoing. In this pesky nation, he got the best con flowing. The pot doubles. Now they really got troubles. Madman never go like snot bubbles.
Wait, you can upload things in the O-Llama? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Y'all might want to skip this one. This is harsh truth.
Drake gotta be one of the greatest rappers ever.
Very harsh truth. Look, to all the ladies wondering why Drake can't rap like that same old guy, it's cause I don't know how anymore. I don't know how. Yeah, I've had my beliefs tested, my faith broken in half. I try to joke and I laugh, but I just don't know how anymore, love. I don't know how. Yeah. To all the super triggered women talking down on me, relax, drink some water, act like you somebody's daughter. Can't get a tan from your phone light, baby it's late June. Open the blinds, get out the shade room. Maybe you could stop getting involved in some shit when you not involved. Or maybe you go for a walk somewhere that is not a mall. What's your baby's shoe size? Could tell by the laces they tight. Or are you only focus on the steps that I'm taking in life? And then you got the ones who claim a guy that's everyone's nigga. Leave for a month to Colombia and now everything bigger. Even your attitude is bigger, your appetite growing. Your nigga is not even a starting QB. That nigga on the field before the game, he just practicing throwing. What happened to selling real estate, where all that shit was going? All your fucking captions lately talking about happy and glowing. All of that snapping and posing. Whole time he jealous of your past. Who the fuck was your last? Asking questions about niggas and you get slapped in the face if you happen to know him. Domestic abuse, that man is not a man for you, he's a pathetic excuse. Lying through your teeth, scared of letting your skeletons loose. But you stick around, cause who's out there that's better for you? Plus he paid the surgeon so your ass could get a caboose. But he wants you covering it up so your dresses is loose. Plus it's the only thing they see when you get introduced. Now you on a flight to Bogota just to get it reduced. Good lord. More weeks at recovery clinics. Front like you love every minute. You getting pushed to the brink. You sitting at double your limit. Meanwhile, that nigga out in my city fucking on bitches. If they even mention me and showing me love, then it's finished. Jealous ass niggas. Damn. Then you got the ones that travel across the globe. Everything is paid. They don't need a man. Don't listen to Drake. Never been a fan. You got a million hoes. Yeah, I understand. I'm never fucking you, so take that out your plans. I'm good on all you niggas till the ring is on my hand. Then I search your name, find you on the gram. Click the link tree and see you sucking dick on cam. What the fuck? Oh, hell no.
Really?
It can't be. Not Mrs. Independent, dude. Nah. So, to all the ladies wondering why Drake can't rap like that same old guy, it's cause I don't know how anymore. I don't know how. I've had my beliefs tested, my faith broken in half. I try to joke and I laugh, but I just don't know how anymore, love. I just don't know how. Yeah, to all the ladies on my case with a look on their face, allow me to put these bums right back in their place. For all the niggas who act 12, the fake gangsters with a Mac 12, the ones that only hit your phone up when it's past 12. Baddies not the only ones worried about striking a pose. You ordering one bottle to split between 5 of the bros. All your boos think it's Halloween and they went ghost. That's when you go Miami on the gram and you rent boats. And now they thinking you sweet with the bread like French toast. You boys becoming detectives but ain't in no trench coats. I would never guess that you niggas is this crazy. She took dick in Ibiza, you turn into Dick Tracy. You niggas so jaded, acting hawk tough, but you only turn green because your necklace is gold plated. She settled for an NBA star that's through playing. Instead she got an NBA fan that's 2K. She looking for high ground, hate being tied down. She loved you for the first year, but those feelings died down. She living in downtown, you live with your parents still. You don't own a steering wheel, so you can't even drive down. You downloaded to my Mercedes after some time now. The track where she ride round. You know where she going before she there, raise eyebrows. You hacking her iCloud, you committing cyber crimes. You niggas is out of line. She's finally moving on, she's only said it 1,000 times. You sold her a dream talking that give you the world shit. Her friends wanna get her back on that diamonds and pearl shit. I mean it was girls there, but it wasn't a girl's trip. She met a guy that ain't just getting by, a better guy. She bout to spread her wings and you just gotta let her fly. You know you can't control a Gemini, that's facts. She like, shh, quiet everybody, the game started. My new boo hooping at night and he said he play at the Garden. He said if I ain't watching then that nigga ain't starting. She point to the guy that she talking about and it's James Harden. Damn, dog. Lost your girl to the sniper, huh? 13. Good God. I feel for you, bro. Look. So.
Well, maybe I'll download one of them and then ask it.
Drake can't rap like that same old guy. It's cause I don't know how anymore. I don't know how. Yeah, I've had my beliefs tested, my faith broken in half. I try to joke and I laugh, but I just don't know how anymore, love. I don't know how. That's real.
I mean, this guy's name is Xiao Jie, and this guy's name is HuHu.ai, so I feel like this is better. Hui, but it also doesn't.
attack that. Choose up,
Anyways.
Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy,
What?
you know I love it when you talk.
What is this keybind?
Messy, you my orange soda shorty. You act like
It's
a
just
lil
opening
me, I
more.
wanna fuck you. You the type to kill.
Anthropic hates Western civilization, bro.
You
Shut
want
up!
me band on some cute shoes. You want me be the man you can vent to. You let me beat it up, you let me practice. Now I'm finna lay you on the mattress. Bitch sit on my face, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the
Like, he has aura. Like, from what I understand, this guy has aura.
Shut the fuck up, tell your best friend, shut the fuck up, ayy. Lil bitch, shut the fuck up, tell your best
Bro,
friend.
are you
ayy,
serious?
Hold up, ayy. My lil baby low-key a flexer. 6 figs on the whip, that's a price tag. Lil best friend, bitch tries to press me.
Oh, base.
I'm that underground
Everyone's like,
nigga
thank
with the check though. I hate a bitch that I can't impress. When you come see the crib, you better die, ho.
So what even happened? I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Baby Keem, not a wave, I'm a vibe, ho. 7 fig nigga with the
What are people
big
saying
drip
about
on
this,
me.
John?
Post on your block with your wish list on me. Bitch,
this is such
sit
an
on my face,
automated
I attack
tweet.
that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him.
That's
When
thermal
it comes to my
throttling.
bitch, I'm straight active.
Tiny
Dirt
grab
ball
it.
in the
Go
coupe,
let you for that.
smoking cat piss. Lil bitch,
Buy a
shut
tiny
the
box.
fuck up. Tell your best friend, shut the fuck up. Ayy, lil bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell your best friend. shut
Ooh,
the
is it
fuck
on
up.
artificial
Ayy.
analysis?
If it went a UK, would have had an
Thank God it's not
AK-47 with
loading.
100 rounds. Red carpet on my trackie and Air Max. They want a boy with a London style. We ain't got generational wealth. Got a couple of mil for my unborn child. If I pay man £100,000, I can get man bum right in front of a crowd.
Really better than many Max.
That's GBP.
The price go up if it's USD. Better watch your words, I get you X by the shit you tweet. I told lil' bro if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feet.
We got something in common with scuba divers, working the guys in deep. If it went a UK, would have had an AK gang outside with a samurai sword. Night tech fleece with an Air Force One. My ski mask on, but we don't snowboard. Go on a glide, leave your phone at home. What's wrong with these guys? They go and record. Sold a stroke, we was broke as hell. Well, until we broke the law. If I lived in Harlem, I would have been Mitch. Them man would have been like Ace and snitched. If it was Oakland, I would have been a pimp. If it was 1930, North Carolina, I would have been Frank.
Wait,
with a
they've
mink. If the Ops
released
got nominated
models?
For the Brits would have went to the ceremony.
What?
With sticks and a G17 would have came
Probably
with a
doesn't
switch.
work well.
If it went a UK, would have had an AK-47 with 100 rounds. Red carpet on my trackie and Air Max. They want a boy with a London style. We ain't got generational wealth. Got a couple of mil for my unborn child. If I pay man £100,000, I can get man bum right in front of a crowd.
Yikes.
That's GBP.
The price go up if it's USD. Better watch your words, I get you X by the shit you tweet. I told lil' bro if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feet.
We got something in common with scuba divers, working the guys in deep.
Latex gloves, I'm on the drill, watch them fall. Jack and Jill, up on the op, 7 to nil. Premier League, I'm in the field. 2 things that you'll never see is me run from an op or a bitch in my wheel. Got day ones and I'm with them still, fighting demons, swallowing pills. I still wanna deal with Nike. I can't get caught on no ring, so I'm inside out in the shiesty. We go through the front door, cause they gon' tell when that back door shit get spicy. Internet beef if I catch you in
think it
traffic,
might
fuck
be
you gon' do, nigga, tight me.
So this is
I put this on
37,
God, I hit the bitch once, she already tryna be wifey. I'm from the street and I got ops, I don't got time to go
42.
sightsee. Wake me up with head, put
That's
this in your
really
purse,
good,
fuck up if
dude.
you like me. I
Bro,
feel like
how?
it's
How is
you a
it this
wagon and
close?
Make sure you icy.
It's matching
If it
Mini
went
Max
a UK,
MP1.
would have had
How is
an
that possible? It's so
AK-47 with
benchmark.
100
It's so
rounds. Red
benchmark.
carpet on my trackie
not
and
a
Air
thing.
Max. They want a boy with a London style. We ain't got generational wealth. Got a couple of mil for my unborn child. If I pay man £100,000, I can get man bum right in front of a crowd. That's GBP.
The price go up if it's USD. Better watch
That's
your words, I get
beating-
you X by the shit you tweet. I told lil' bro if it's personal, he better jump out and do it on feet.
We got something in common with scuba divers, working the guys in deep.
It's like not as good as Me Movie 2 Flashbang. How big is it? How is this cheaper to run? What?
Yeah,
How?
I'm out here on the road.
Oh, I see. For the entire. Oh, this is for
Still get
the
the
cost
shit
for
off.
the entire thing.
Look. The money speaking for itself, I call it fortune tell. 5 top from a bitch that work at corporate sales. Chinchilla, Ushanka, we skiing out in Courchevel. Breaking news, they try to kill him, but the boy prevails. I leave for tour and my niggas fucking go to jail. Preaching to the dogs by wanting more for themselves. It's weighing heavy on my moral scale. Knowing they gon' sell another Citizen Kane, they think they Orson Welles. Walking Chanel, they like, how the fuck you need more Chanel?
It's probably,
I got these
like,
cats tucking tails on 4-quarter sales. I'm used to seeing tears drop over enormous meals. The restaurant clears out, faint echoes of Lauryn Hill. I say we gotta talk about us, I feel like Jordan Peele. Could tell I'm getting under your skin like an orange peel. Cause your words don't match your actions like a foreign film. And now silence in the lamb like a horror film.
Flash is so
Things get
far
quiet
back.
after me stating the
Yo,
obvious.
they cook.
Things get kinky after 15 years of dominance.
Okay, well I
That
gotta
October skies looking ominous.
I mean,
the money
I
is autonomous. Shout to Oliver North, he out in Rome doing Toronto shit. And Jeremiah the watchdog, you niggas know what time it is. I'm in and out of Houston hobby so much I'm a hobbyist. Hoes waiting on cinch in the lobby, that boy a lobbyist. Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate. Where I go, you go, brother, we Yugoslavian. Formal is the dress code, dog. So many checks owed, I feel Czechoslovakia, nigga, what the fuck?
I can see it through OBS though.
It's us. Keeping the keys on
I want to install Tails.
keeping the keys to the rock when I pull out. Okay. Keeping the keys to the coupe when I pull out. Give me
What
the
I
keys to
do,
the
dog.
coupe when I pull out.
Isn't that an IP?
Give me the keys to the coupe, I'm gonna pull out.
What?
Give me the keys to the coupe, I'm gonna skirt on. Go. Tell that shit. Yeah. Okay. Give me the keys to the coupe, I'm gonna pull out. Gotta work counts, cause I do not pull out. Walk in the spot, 50 deep with the pull out. They know that it's up, show out at the cookout.
Oh, it's right here.
We getting money, don't care about what they on. Finger for hundreds at home all alone in the suit with a still like Capone. Burfin and Jackson, like Shimon. I took the chrome. I took this bitch your bone.
Bro, I hate this new keybind. How do I? Okay, I don't know. It's opening through. So SSH is
I can't be compromised. Fucking on my ass, we ain't apologize. Cause I'm way too young and you always
I don't think I
right.
have a roof.
Threw it in my face, I'm on another flight. Girl at home, I ain't been living right. A little arguments always start the fight. I had to get away, so I'm with you tonight. Is there another guy? Be honest, honest, honest. Are you honest? Cause I'm honest, honest, honest. Let's be honest, cause I'm honest, honest, honest. Are you honest? Cause I'm
Yo,
honest.
Jeff Deerling is
Honest, honest, let's be honest, cause I'm honest. You know who I love, huh? I just need to pass the time, huh? Felt good, you felt that. Come and get a piece of mine, huh? Move on, brands only. Stripes in my pocket and a check on me. Never needed shit, so don't you check on me. Home last night to send a sex on me. Baby king, shit, I'm chosen. I whip that red Toyota like it's stolen. I treat my little orange soda like a Hellcat. She put me out in the winter, feet frozen. She wanna fuck with me cause I'm famous. And that's okay with me cause you been my favorite. I let her do it, she do a little bit. A little air in the room, she do a little bit. 12:30, I was all alone.
You know what?
We are living our
I hate that control V doesn't work on.
about with so much information.
Ba-dum-bum.
Come on, let go of every moment. You know you let it on the jump for them. Try to flip my boat, double cooking on a go, but I know you was hang. I've been cuisine. Oh
my God.
Quickly reach maximum capacity. Want it. Gonna shop for my identity.
Okay, it should be working now.
Get up on your feet, tell the world.
That's not my app.
Get your brain
it's running. How's it not working? Disabled. Status. Okay, it should be working now. Why? Oh, you know what I need to do? I forgot that I can do this. Yeah, update. Maybe it'll freaking give me the Spark model. And no Spark model. That's about what I thought. Yeah, seem to be waiting for this. Well, that's SSH. I'm going to get. No, I'm going to try to restart this computer. Because last time I did that, I needed to restart my entire OS. So. That one song. It's beautiful, wonderful. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna get myself. 17.
胸の奥で人知れず揺れていた僕のかすかな明かりを君は手のひらで守るようにして愛と名前をつけたどこかへ帰りたいでもどこへ帰れば
Like, this guy is such an idiot. He even using the M dash. We will decide the fate of our country. Not some out of control, radical left AI company run by people who have no idea what the world is about. Thank you for your attention this matter. Make America great again! Like, this can't be real. Like, how do I just run the road? Just like, okay. Gay person. I'm gay. Autistic person. I'm autistic. I'm gay. Autistic. You should really put a deadlock. It's okay. I don't want to try this. I think it's good. Now this is real. Immediately killed Rock. Immediately, without even a thought in my mind. It's just terrible. I think I would marry. This is tough. I would probably frick Gemini and marry ChatGPT. Just purely based on vibes. No, it didn't like why? Okay, you know what? I'm just fully reinstalling the entire OS. Just let me reinstall the OS. Just like delete everything off my drive.
君が灯す明かりだけ手を振るように揺れる You're my home, sweet home 輝いてるパノラマの街 You're my home, sweet home どんな夜も離れてても心変える場所は君だよ
Ooh, Proxmox. How is this even a thing? Proxmox ISM. I'm so confused. It's not Proxmox. I installed Ubuntu on the system. I don't want to try, I want to install. How do I just reinstall the OS? What am I listening to? Oh my god, I'm so sick of this.
You're in the perfect time of getting big change, especially when you're ready. More times it will brutal till it catches you. Either you go with flow or force without determination. But you're not alone in this complication. So come with me. Make a move before they can make an afternoon. And nobody is there to wait for you. Like a vampire, nothing can time in the sun. And keep the best on the soul. Let's rock that hammer down.
Every path you go is a prototype, more room for growth. At the same time, it's real life on the verge of deciding the color of the rest of your life. Bit too heavy to think like that, but on both sides leave big impact. Get wise or rise, so
Kill
we
yourself.
best to find.
Some of my regrets gone, haunting me till this day. Choice I made, it was wrong. I've the place to believe that I was alone. I learned it harder way, but you didn't have to go through what I've been through. 'Cause you're not alone in this frustration. So come with me. Make a move before they can make an afternoon. And nobody is there to wait for you.
What?
Like a vampire, nothing can play in the dark. And get the best for us all. Let's rock that hammer down.
This is not a thing!
Look around you for
I'm gonna lose my marbles. Like, this is why I don't use this model. I did! Oh my god. Yeah, think hard. Install Ubuntu option. It's not a thing. This is not a thing. Oh, it is blue. Wait. It's called install release in my defense.
Your storyline all decided before the curtain.
In my defense.
How does it feel to be in right? What fate so certain?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Oh my god. Why?
Come join me. I know a fact. I know this mate. So we can be who we are. To ourselves.
I should probably learn what Active Directory is. I'm pretty sure. NVMe. Trusting you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Would you be brave enough, stand up, break the rules? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Would you join me and fight you?
Designates AI company broken. What? This is anti-gravity? You got C-Dance 2 and anti-gravity? I don't know if I should post this. I install it.
夏の匂いを吸い込んで吐き出す弱いまま大人になった僕でも今日は少し強くなった気がしてはしゃぐ君の顔を思い浮かべた
What a beautiful language.
Yeah 祭りの音が聞こえ始める時間に決まって泣く野良猫の顔が嬉しそうだ君の方が僕より夏が好きだったね夜が重なり合った
That's really cool. I just wanna, and it just SSHs into me. But it's really annoying. Let me do some research on this news agent. News research agent. So it's literally just OpenClaw, but I think better. I don't know. News research, I know they have some really great taste, so I couldn't imagine this really amazing. Growth longer runs, that's what you do. Delegates and paralyzes. This is something that OpenClaw doesn't do very well. This is really cool. And their code is really clean. Like, they have just like assets, cron jobs, like it's just all really clean. Maybe CLI. Mini Sui agent. This is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Like they have some of their. This is amazing. Like it seems like really clean code. Not that I would really know, but you know. Custom API is what I'm gonna use. OpenRouter is not bad though. This is really cool. Modal. How do I know this? Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, CLI. I feel like CLI is what I would be using. Is it fully open source? Is it MIT? What? What's their license? Oh my god, it's fully MIT. That's beautiful. I personally don't have the balls to make any source something I would work this hard on to be 45 minutes ago. But that's really awesome. MIT license is amazing. Okay. I got Ubuntu installed now. Better work. I'll use my marbles. That's cool. That's cool. What is News Portal? Is I'm assuming this is how they monetize it. What is this? What is this? I hate the passkeys. So stupid.
It's beautiful, wonderful, 誰もあなたの美しさ測れない
That's a nice UI. There's a wall there. What is going on? Models? Oh, it's because they have their own models? This is just like based off of another model though. No? It's Llama 3.1. Is it actually better? Whoa! Okay, what is this benchmark? Refusal bench? Wait. Oh, that's really cool actually. That's a nice bunch. It's beautiful, wonderful, this looks pretty like AI generated, this website, but I can't remember this. What was that? No, I wanted to see that. Holy mogger! If I turn around and it's in a grub menu, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Oh, okay, we're good. It's beautiful. Okay, we're back in business. Oh. So I need to install it. See. Essential install. And I want to install a couple of things too. I want to install LM Studio. I really like LM Studio. Unfortunately, I have no idea how app images work on Ubuntu, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so I should have done this. Oh wait, that's my IP. Oh, same IP. Oh, I'm probably gonna have that one weird issue where I have like a key gen error. And it doesn't even work. Who knows how this works? Like, what am I supposed to do? This gonna just... What is going on, dude? Oh, I see how an app image works. You mount it. You loop the device. And then you open it? How do I run this file? Just mount it. Here are my files? Maybe I don't understand how this works. Like, App images are so stupid. I don't understand. Oh my god, what am I listening to, bro? This isn't even good. Sweet and bitter flavor, car window color.
君の街の香りがした Sweet, sweet
It's not reachable. Why is it so hard to install LM Studio? How do you install things? Install LM Studio. Why is this so complicated? Oh, I'm just gonna do this for the CLI. I forgot I could do that. chmod plus x. And then now I run it. Oh yeah, dot slash. It requires Fuse to run. App image extract. What the hell just happened? App image extract. Do I have it now? Absolutely not. Squash FS root. Like, I always get that error something. Let me go into Squash FS root, I guess. What is this? This should work. Okay, run it. Dude, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's because I was running sudo. Command not found. What is going on? Oh. That's not bad. Oh my god. I actually can't. Okay, I'm just gonna get Claude to fix this. I just need to do SSH into it. SSH. Sudo systemctl status sh inactive dead enable. I need to start it. Start. Okay, try again. It's still inactive? Like, what? Oh, okay, it's active. Oh, is that... Might not be my IP anymore, it's still saying. Yeah, it's still saying. What the hell does the unrestricted network access mean? I just don't understand. Like, I have an IP, I have SSH, why is it not working? Found leftover process, SSHD and control group while restarting unit, ignoring. Maybe I install OpenCode. That's what I need, yes. OpenCode, install. Curl not found. What do I have installed? I don't have installed. Sudo apt-get curl. Why is my invalid operation curl apt? Is that not curl install routine? Like, oh my god, don't I love Linux? Sudo apt install? Apparently two different things. Yeah, I don't need your codecs. OpenCode. Oh, I need to install it. Curl. Installing OpenCode. OpenCode will fix all my issues. OpenCode not needing to login is so hot, man. It's so hot. It makes my life so much easier. Hurry up. OpenCode. And command is not found. I need OpenCode to fix OpenCode, man. OpenCode, please. Why? OpenCode. Oh. shit. I'm gonna lose my. Why does nothing ever work? Okay. We got open code running. I'm not using Big Pickle. I want Max. Yeah, I think Max. I thought you know almost said it. Okay, make SSH work. And then I want another. Let me did I not install open? Oh, I might not have installed the server version of SSH. Oopsies. How do I make a new tab? Oh, I see. CD downloads. Open code. Make LM Studio work. Wow. While these are happening, I'm going to the washroom.
Certain type of plane, G-Shock, bust it down all on one plane. in the back of the range, trying to quit the drugs like I'm going insane. Everyone's a sinner, that's why we need to pray. Too fast, he gon' die if he tryna play.
Make it. Certified hustler, making my name. Everyone's a winner, that's why we need to pray. Why? It's not working. I got LM Studio working. Everyone's a player, making my game. Certified hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is and take your money. Oh yeah, LM Link. I heard about this. Gotta log in. You serious? I don't like that you have to install it at both places though. Certified hustler, making my name. Everyone's a winner, that's why we need to pray. I'll install Quen 3 35A3B. I'll install Quen 3 Quen 27B. I'll install both those models. And that's going to take about 450 billion years, so it's going really fast, but I know it's going to stop because that's just how my life is. Certified hustler, making my name. Everyone's a winner, that's why we need to pray. Wait, everyone's a sinner. Oh, we already got 15 gigabytes downloaded. Holy crap. No, I gotta listen to some 1900 Rugrats. What is this? Is this thing? Cracker got an AR, like he shooting schools up. Yellow wide body, Hellcat look like a school bus. Over in our water, I ain't had no scuba. Lock on my lap and I blow like a tuba. They hit me, I don't give two. You a type of lock.
You ain't finna do nothing, they just like the pocket watch. So I got some zippers for 'em. I got pieces, zippers.
That's right, that's right. You know what it means.
That's right, that's right. You know what I mean. A long way from Bardstown. I'm on the charts now. Used to have the same drive. You in park now. Whip gotta upgrade.
Why do I have to say yes to every single thing?
I'm in their hearts now. Talk of the town, talk of the town. Now you gotta reach out to Chris to talk to me now. Ironic how I'm who they miss, they target me now. Try to be next to me, but I give them Destiny's Child. That's. Am I the realest? Okay, I feel it. New levels, new devils, Dundee way. I'm a rebel. Walking through my parents' house, forgot I had a Grammy medal. Old heads from the scene back then could tell that I was special. Young Jack, ain't no looking back. Look where that could get you.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Talk of the town. Now you gotta reach
What?
out to Chris to talk to me now.
Ironic
how I'm who they miss, they target me now. Try me next to me, but I give them Destiny's Child. That's am I the realest? Okay, I feel it.
Is no way it's because of a VPN on your
I
job.
can't stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition
On the kitchen stove, pop start the bubble, see the suds, then she good to go.
Whole sound suave, but I can't get me cold. Bro, think he John Wayne.
I bought them Yellowstones.
Love the way they hang, babe. For the silicone.
Everybody fake now. I can cry the cold.
Bust down everything.
Setting rose gold.
Dread talking to you niggas.
Like I'm J. Cole.
I can tell her head good before I even know. Bitch, don't tell me that you model
Oh.
if you ain't been involved. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't in the studio, but they'll lay some.
Oh, we're in.
We was straight
And we even got LMS. Let's go.
Gotta throw a party for my day ones. Pull up and you know it's us, the bass jumping. You don't like the way I talk and say something.
My face, nigga.
Oh, I need some tail scale.
They ain't in the studio, but they'll lay some. Rest in peace to Drama King. You a straight stun. If I let my nigga 21 tell it you a wussy. Spin a block twice like they don't know where to park. Smack the backside of his head like he bark. OVO for well, we come out when it get dark.
He came in the rose, but he left in the stretcher. Let my brother drive while I shoot team effort. Asking all these questions, but you must think you the
This good.
chopper like the fill on all the autism molester.
I went going in like Rose B with lemon pepper. She wanna hear some Afrobeats cause she just bought a Tesla.
All that working out, that nigga must think he a wrestler. But this ain't
Pseudo tail scale up.
compressor.
Holy
Chopper
aura.
came with a compressor.
This chopper came with a
This Glock 45 came with a switch. If I was Will Smith, I would have.
Are you serious?
Put your hands in the air.
It's a stick up.
spin the same hood where I get my
Piece of. If you standing on business, put your blick up. Come around acting scared, get your shit tucked. Fell in love with feeling dizzy, so I spizzy. I got mellow for the boy, yeah, that's my twizzy. If them niggas keep on dissing, slide a gizzy. We the reason why the ops ain't got no frizzing. Last nigga played.
I think this would matter if I was super famous.
In the wood, cause he musty. You ask how she doing, I just tell her come and fuck me. Shot his ass 20 times. Damn, this nigga lucky.
Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't
I'm the
in
goat.
studio, but they'll lay some. Rest in peace to Drama King.
Why?
Straight stun. You don't make a bad talk, nigga. Say something, say something, say something, say something, say something. You don't like the way I talk, nigga. Say something, say something, say something.
So PVE needs to be removed. How is this connected? Remove. Wait, no, not PVE.
About zip weed, hit the club,
Ubuntu,
pay
this
for about
is
10 niggas to get in. We crunk, lit, in it, bitch. Yeah.
Oh, we walk around the world,
And I don't know my computer, obviously.
stepping out, giving a damn by where our feet land at. Yeah. Get your ass mushed.
Smushed.
Yeah.
And I can finally go back.
Biggest.
Finally.
Put a nigga in the chicken wing. Pussy.
Oh my god.
21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? 21, can you do something
Okay, so
for
now I
me?
can take.
Drop some bars to my pussy heads for me. 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21, do your thing, 21, do your thing. Do your thing, 21.
Yellow diamonds in a watch. This shit costs a lot. Never send a bitch your dot. That's how you get shot. I DM in vanish mode. I do that shit a lot. Took her panties off and this bitch thicker than a plot. All my exes ain't nothing. Them hoes busted. If my ops ain't rapping, they ass thuggin'. You ain't ready to pull the trigger. Don't clutch it. I know you on your period, baby. Can you suck it? I'm a savage. Smacker, booty, and magic. I slap a pussy nigga with the ratchet. I might slap a track on his whip and get the addict. Don't call me on Christmas
that's cool.
Eve, bitch, call your dad. Bitch, call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me. I always in my ear, your whole
I think there's also slash get.
Busting guns, I only use they feet. Paid like an athlete, I got
All you hoes, all of you hoes, need to remember who y'all talking to. It's the Slaughter Gang CEO. I got dick for you if I'm not working, girl. If I'm busy, the
Oh
fuck
crap!
no.
I did not mean to do that. I just tried to SSH myself.
Someone else to call when your bank account get low.
Oh,
You need to find
sick.
someone. I'm on that Slaughter Gang shit. Murder Gang shit. Slaughter Gang.
And then I also have sticks and stones from
That's just what a nigga on. Internet clones got 'em kissing through the phone.
I want to make another one for Hermes Agent. So I'm going to create a CT. Hermes Agent. Deviant 12. I'll give you like 32 gigs. Maybe 2 cores. And 2 gigabytes. DHCP, IPv4, shout to the 6, RP to 8 for the, I'm on 10 for the cake. LS. Let me switch, I want to see how much longer it's on the download. Baccarat plate, and they underestimate. Take it from a vet, that's a hey. About 3 minutes left. Slaughter Gang, Murder Gang, Slaughter Gang, Murder Gang. They need to add more stuff to the CLI. It's just not that good. 3 minutes left for Quen 3.527B. But that's not A3B. It's not a mixture of experts, so it's probably going to be really, really slow and pretty much unusable. Quen 1.5? Yikes. Supports 32K context. I think we're at 1 million now, right? This is 264, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be pushed to 1 million. In a Rari. Baby, welcome to the party. This is honestly not that bad of a model. Baby. I'm most excited about this model. You can't, no one, I'm talking to myself now. I got your body. Next day I forget it. I just got a body. Let's do the game. Okay, 2 minutes left. I'll set up Hermes agents and then that'll be good. Nobody ever give me shit with this tip I had to get paid. I can't go on stage and you know the truth can Is this new? Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh, gee. I don't know what's going on. Root. I don't think I have sudo app installed, but I'm gonna keep it going. I better send it to the Lord. Levy Sandals. You should bring your best friends. You should bring your best friends right now. Meet me on the west end, uptown. I think this is gonna be better than Open Call. Call me on a hot night. She said, if I want it, she's on mine. I like this chain. I love this chain. Open Cloud doesn't have that. It just like mystery does things. Some suicides like I promise I won't ever let you. How do I keep forgetting? I could take you to Mars if you wanted, babe. I could be with you every day, and I might forget your name. I don't wanna say too much, I already said enough. Oh my god! That is insane. That is crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is crazy. Meet me on a west end uptown. I don't wanna lose what I found. Should be any there any second. I promise I won't ever let you down. I guess I should. I guess I could start with Open Rider and. Wait, what? Isn't this an image gen model? Apparently not. I could never be the type of boy to cry on you. Yo, that's low-key pretty expensive. Not really. But like being able to self-host something like this is actually not that. It's a pretty big buff. All you gotta do is go down to the restaurant. I think I'm gonna initially start with it. It's 46 in trivia. This is more expensive, yeah, because this is harder to run. So if this runs at 100 tokens per second and this runs at 63, it's probably gonna be less than 50% on my system. Because no, it'll probably be around 50% slower. There we go. We got one model. Don't mess low. It's actually 16.27. That's actually pretty close to pretty much in my entire GPU. If there's a 1-bit quant, it can fully fit my GPU. On this chat. Hello. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's really slow. I guess we're gonna make it to the next one. BLP kosher. Super. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. Super. Super. Let me compare this to something else. Maybe that's cheaper than I think, but I feel like that's not that cheap. Yeah, like look at this. Super. Wait, I thought the Coin 3.5 Flash was. What? I thought that. I'm pretty sure it's the same model. 1 billion? Oh, it's an embedding model. Okay, I guess it's actually pretty cheap. How is this like the same price? 55 cents, 350? Like what? I guess it's double the price, but I feel like it'd be more. Super. I think this one is gonna take longer. Super. GLM5? Like it's 3 times cheaper than GLM5? Okay, I guess it's pretty cheap. Super. Oh my god. I thought it was so slow.
strike a deal. Find out where you keep the tech and the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And while he's running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, we're coming with the U-Ball.
M3 Max thinking. Such a good model. Step 3.5 flash. Is this open source? It is. I was using this model and it honestly wasn't that bad. How big is it? 11,196. See, look. This is a 111 billion parameter model with 11 billion active. And it's worse. It's like 3 times more expensive. Or 3 times cheaper than this model is. Like, come on. I think I'm James Brown because one of. Oh, we got both. We got both. LMS help. LMS unload. LMS load. Smoking gas. This model should be slightly faster. Yeah, I'm hoping for like 25 tokens per second. I'll be really happy with 35. Elvis. Oops. Thing about the classy. Hopping like a deal in a pool. Why is it not working? Hermes. Why? LMS chat. Hello. That's much faster. Not even close to 20 tokens per second. But that's reasonable speed. This is a usable speed for an agent. Is there a way to see verbose? Hello. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, it's not that fast. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty slow, but it's free and it's pretty expensive. Why does it not say them up? Flash stats. Here. Oh, 16 tokens per second. You know what? That's not that bad. Time to first token, 2.2 seconds. Prompt tokens, 34. So let me do... I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna do LMS load dash C. I'm gonna say 100,000. And how much slower is this gonna get? That's 100,000 with this model. Hermes, why is this happening? Oh. Am I a retard? Am I a retard? Am I actually a retard? Okay, it's fine. Just configure missing items, full setup. We'll start with this, but I think I'm gonna change it later. Oh, my API key. Very needy. I got 16 cents left. I just pasted it twice, didn't I? Oh my god, I almost just pasted the key. Thank God they hide it. It wants me to use Opus 4.6. I'm not a billionaire, bro. I'm gonna use a slightly. I just leaked it, didn't I? Ooh, it's probably fine. I don't think it actually. I'm gonna use this model because that's the one that I want to use. Select terminal backend. Local. Run commands on this machine. No isolation. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, of course. Maximum tool calling iterations per higher is equal to more complex but cost more tokens. I'm gonna do like 500. Sure. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should set it on. It's fine. Tool progression notifications, messages only. Enable tool progress messages. Sure. Yeah. I'm already liking this so much more than open code. Open call. Context compression. Automatically summarizes old messages when context. Higher threshold is equal to compress later, use more context. I think 0.5 is probably fine. I'm just gonna do keep current. Sure, inactivity plus daily reset. That makes sense. Sure. Should I set up? No, I'm not gonna set up a Telegram bot for now. Which would you like to confirm? This one, this one, this one. Yeah. I don't want that. Yeah, sure. I kind of want to just give it everything. I can give it my foul token. I don't really care. What is fire crawl? Is it a free? Is it open source? No way it's MIT, right? Hold on, can I install this locally? That's so annoying. What? I'm doing that. Every time we link, they be sneaky. my house clean. If I close this, it's gonna. What is browser use? Is this also open source? Open source? GitHub?
Stones in my ears, call it in Jermaine. If he bucking, then we beat him out his chain. Fuck it, put a K behind his shit he claim. We just fucking bitch, you know you ain't my main. I'm disappointed you got pussy to a lane. Like a small forward, I be in the cut. Where's hood at? We'll shoot it up. She from the trenches, so she play a little rough.
That's not enough.
I show who really tough. I caught a switch flip mode when it bust. Put his ass in a spliff, now he dust. I told her meet me at the spot, I'm in a rush. She butt naked with a trench on in a clutch.
I guess I'm not gonna use that.
It be sneaky, it be sneaky. All my hoes clean, clean. Nigga squeaky, buy a new Chanel. Yeah, I'm talking weak.
I will give it a foul API key though. I don't want it to drain my bank account, but oh, I already have API keys. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna turn this off. It's probably gonna show the entire thing. It did in fact show the entire thing. Okay. I don't care about that. I also don't really care about that. Hermes. Hello. What? User not found? Open code. What is so pretty? What you know about love? We about to get it. Oh, that's chat. Hello. I'm going being so fast, words I can't pronounce. I'm getting the chills every time I feel your touch. This is really cool that it's self-hosted. See this? I'm playing for my own light. First person shooter mode. Shooter roll. Open code. Yeah, sure. I don't like. I just wanted this to be fixed. I don't want it to think. I think it's the what? Big as the butt. Big as the butt. Big as the butt. There's two guys that are in the studio. This is a. Go ahead, say again. Who to go? Biggest what? I think I'm just gonna like. I think I'm just gonna shut down this. Oops. Eight. Nice. I don't use Big Pickle. Hello. Open the code. Wait, what? I didn't know you need to do this. Say on God. What? You're joking. You're joking. Are you joking? I'm so confused. Why do you need that? I'm so confused. Like some saw days, and they send me naked pictures, just small things. Me as a doorstop. Hermes model? Is it just on the... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. What? Okay, so it should work now. Like, bro. Is this a known issue? Past time, no drama. Holy cooked prompt processing. That's the biggest problem, man. Like, why is the prompt processing so bad? I've got my respect. I have like the right everything. Everything is good. I don't understand.
We're sitting here with Easy E. How are you doing?
All right.
So Easy, tell me, how is your life as a youngster?
Ruthless. My style is a juvenile. Ran with a gang. Slanged in the meanwhile. Banking. I specialize in ganking. White, Mexican brothers and others.
Bagley.
It's all about coming up.
Maybe this model just isn't supported. Let me try this change model. Model. I'm a pimp, Mac Daddy, looking for the dollar. At 13 above 6-point baller. I don't know what to use. Which is cheapest? Like, oh, I'm just gonna my bank account's gonna get drained, bro. I guess probably K 2.5. I think Gemini 3 Flash is even pretty expensive. I'll just try this. Hello, bro. And if you don't like it, I really don't give a damn. Maybe I'll look at my activity logs. It's not even like giving an API request. Once inside, get what you're gonna get front and center. I'll get 5 million for breaking and enter. But no running. Shh, I think somebody's coming. With a fistful of jewelry. Right in my sweat because that was a close call. Off logging.
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Not bad. But don't point. Case is good. Case is good. I hate this mod. Bro, are you serious? Still coming rich. It don't matter to me. I feel like nobody is better than me.
Oh, so you're not exactly a role model. Not exactly. And for your listeners, what does Easy think himself?
Fat and bold, you can't get with this. Those that try, you're on my shit list. Can't be caught, sought, or bought, taught, and damn so far. Down and dirty from the CPT and WA and Easy E. One more before we end this session.
What's your real name? No more questions. That means Hermes is running as root, but earlier Echo was empty. That was likely a different... Oh my god.
The price go up if it's USD. Better watch your words, I get you is, I shoot you tweet. I told her, bro, if it's personal, you better jump out and do it on feet.
We got something in common with scuba divers, back to the guys in deep. If you're in the UK, we had an AK gang outside with a samurai sword. Night at Fleece with the Air Force One. My ski mask on, but we don't snowboard. Go on a glide, your phone at home.
If it prints my API, I'm gonna kill myself. Until we broke the law, if I lived in Harlem, I would have been missed and I would have been like Ace and Snitch. If the ops come over there and I printed my API key, I'm gonna kill myself. Bro, that's pissing me off. I'm so done with this one. That's GBP. Press the web with this USD.
Better watch your words, I get you is, I shoot you tweet. I told her, bro, if it's personal, you better jump out and do it on feet.
We got something in common with scuba divers, back to the guys in deep.
Latex gloves, I'm on the drill, watch them fall, Jack and Jill.
7 hop, 7
in the nail, Premier League, I'm in the field.
Two things that you'll never see me
Work from a upper bitch in my wheel.
Got day ones and I'm gonna still fighting demons, swallowing pills. I still wanna deal with Nike.
I can't get caught on no ring, so I'm inside out on the shiesty. We go through the front door, cause they gon' tell when that back door shit get spicy.
What?
If I catch you in traffic, the fuck you gon' do to your tight jeans?
How the like someone good. She already trying to be wifey. You go. Oh, I know the reason. I'm such a I just leaked all my API keys. I don't care. We ain't got generational wealth, got a couple of mil from my own one try to fuck him at 100,000 I'm bumming in front of a crowd. That's GDP. I'll just switch it in a minute. Okay, Hermes. Hello. I'm pretty good. Do you have access to a browser?
Okay.
Try. I'm not sure those work. I'm falling deep in this jam. Bro. From Henry to sipping on bourbon. How does it? Why is it like glitching out? SD key from Boardwalk. I guess next to the right. Actually, while I'm looking at this, let me install a new model real quick. You're like, Poppy, why you brazen? I said I pop a perk, I feel amazing. True for the stores on my foundation. Oh, I bet. She like, Poppy, you so crazy. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? No, you know me dirty. I ain't no more when it comes out. She wanna go there like that. What the hell? Bro, I actually cannot catch a break, bro. Is this still working? Hello? It's still working. That prompt processing was really fast. Wait a minute. Did I just misunderstand prompt processing? Did it already process this text, so that's why hello was so fast? Screenshots solve many problems. Many bodies. Terminal access, browser. Can you go make yourself a Google account? It's gonna say no, but I just want to see where I'll get to. AI doesn't need accounts. Just do it. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Like, oh my god. From the start. Why is my HDMI not working? It was literally just working. This song is so bad. Hermes model. Wait, that was GLM 4.7? Wait a minute. I didn't know that. I thought it was this one. If you refuse, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Bro. $0.09? Are you serious?
going nowhere, shit. If you know me. Hated the love of the underdogs on top. And I'm gonna shine on it till my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere, shit. If you know me.
Let's see if we can do that. I can't read this, because if I read that, I have to read more. It's crazy how sped up this video is. This is a great question. Got some good urban children trying to relate. You ain't gonna bro, you don't know what I'm saying. Stop it, I don't even know what I'm paying. What a wonderful life I'm living. Big tactical knife, I'm gripping. Goes in a party with a loaded gun. How the fuck you get that in a club? I got 19 age gal, a sweet 16. The G17's gonna ruin your B-Day plan. All of us raised by single women. Taught ourselves how to become a man. Remember the days when dinner weren't made, my belly would ache in need of a scram. The gun that we got came from up north. What if it be, then it'll go down south. German stick, they call it a sick. Even though it's not smoking allowed. My shooter when we shopping in the off. We die right now, then we're going in style. Can't be hospital, the life that I live is so hostile. The results from the doc came back and they said that I got it imposter syndrome. Remember the days I was freezing cold, I was writing my name on a frosted window. Started the year when F. died 26th for Jan, I lost my kinfolk. Cam told me that he died and I replied, huh? I hope that he says it's a typo. Came from the mother, my whole group witness. Now all the kids know anything's possible. Busting a drug on the enemy territory, thinking back now, that wasn't logical. You ain't gotta check in on my mental health and somebody this is comical. My girl loves to go back and forth. If you wanna do that, babe, take up volleyball. I don't have time for the £1 million meeting in town, go let alone you. I'm living my movie, I won't make a sequel. I can't decline like Home Alone 2. Too competitive, don't wanna lose. Day in the life, let's see if you really trap. Turn out the auto through. It would've all blown though if it weren't true. The gun that we got came from up north. But if it beat, then it'll go down south. German stick, they call it a sick. Even though it's not smoking allowed. My shooter when we shopping in the $1 million downloads in the last month? That's insane.
The life that I live is so hostile.
Yo, I've been everywhere, gang. Up north, down south.
This is the wrong
Jails
one.
all throughout the country, bro. I
I'm
know what
losing my mind,
everybody's
bro.
like. But up here, up north, we ain't playing, bro. You get your shit snatched. You get
Face punched up.
bro. We even burn you, bro. We ain't playing. A man go in jail behind this shit. That's why we keeping the guys' names
I'm just gonna
alive,
trust
man.
this model.
You know what I'm saying? Support the trenches, man. Free the guys all day.
What am I doing?
Shit where you live. One, we can help you. Two, we can allow you to help yourself. And three, we can have you replaced.
Hey.
See, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing, get sent to the bill. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the shit. If she get time of day, then I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She can be like a pill. These niggas be soft on the bitch, but turn up off.
What is it downloading?
See, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing, get sent to the bill. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the shit. If she get time of day, then I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She can be like a pill. These niggas be soft on the bitch, but turn up off the perk. Boy, I'm solid and stand on whatever. Hey, bitch, I'm popping like corn on the kettle. A light nigga rich in my chain and get hit with this metal. And first shit, levels. I put triple D on my back and my foot on the pedal. I'm chasing Shabbat the cheddar.
I hate you.
I call all of them help. We up, you can go check the record. Cause lately I really been ballin'. I'm feeling like Steph. Sit back, let me teach you a lesson. You run up on big extra plug and get hit with this web. Want the Glock, the AR, the Wilson. But I still beat your bitch ass like it's Marvel Attack. Teach your spray every day to the record. She know that I'm out on my last and her sub in the field. Think he sweet, put a hole in his middle. And I probably beat the little cases we don't do no test. To the lock, want something like hell. These niggas be hooping and hollering, what fuck out they yelling. We better come check out my section. Taliban shit, but you know it's 600, I'm ready. In my hood, boy, I'm something like a lead. You can't join the gang if you ain't know for shooting the step. When he played, that's the same place we left him. Was being too extra.
What?
At the game, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing, get sent to the devil.
The rain.
If she get time of day, then I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She can be like a press. These niggas be soft on the bitch, but turned up off the perk. Boy, I'm solid and stand on whatever. I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing, get sent to the devil. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the skill. If she get time of day, then I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She can be like a press. These
The
niggas be soft on the bitch, but turned up off the perk. Boy, I'm solid and stand on whatever.
Adapters fine-tunes. This one, Quen 3.5. Quen 3.5. Obliterated. Here we go. FP4. MOE.
Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't
This
let
isn't
my
even the
heart
people.
turn cold. Have mercy on me, have
That's
mercy
not even the
on
guy.
my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold.
I don't-
Have mercy on many men. Many men. Wish that for me. Yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. Cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me.
What's the worst I could have?
Look, it's possible niggas know me. Kick 2 fours like I'm Kobe. As you riding or you hiding.
You sliding and you owe me. Hold
Run
on.
up, catch cold feet. Niggas act up to call police. I don't make friends, yeah, I make them. Go to work days, I'm OG. This A, y'all be my trophy. Shoot first, niggas shoot back. Oh, nah, niggas woo back. Nigga automatic with a woo clap. Shoot first, niggas shoot back.
Like-
oh, nah, niggas woo back. Nigga automatic with a woo clap. Have
Knock
mercy
traps.
on me. Have mercy
Yeah, sure.
on my soul.
Who the hell
Don't
cares?
let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men. Many men. Wish that for me.
Yeah, I don't cry no more.
I don't look to the sky no more. Cause I got it on me. I got it on me. Okay, well now I have to wait 400 years for that model to install. So we're just gonna use YouTube to pass the time. Do you remember the rain?
What does the role of suffering play in morality? I don't know, like I said, I'm very philosophically humble. I try to be careful because there's so many weird objections or challenges. Like, if your goal is to reduce suffering, this is why I have to be careful with these AI guys, right? If your goal is to reduce suffering, and you push the button on the air to reduce suffering as much as possible on the human planet, they would just nuke the whole world. You would have zero suffering whatsoever. If I want to live a life right now that is the peak of physical preference, pleasure, you would just be hooked up to like a heroin needle until you die.
That would be an example of a moral wall that's telling you, no, you know that life is about more than that. You know that. Don't do that. That's not right.
Well, now I'm curious because I hate Jordan Peterson, and I feel like you had some admiration or respect for his belief system. I feel like he uses his stuff in a horrible way. I think I have to say yes to that. based on everything I've said. But then I guess everybody is an anti-realist. We're not changing my position clearly, so I should have never said it was a realism in the first place.
But literally change your mind in the mid-sentence is not a thing that you see in typical debate. Does objective morality exist? I'm Joshua Fields Milburn from The Minimalist, and today I'm moderating a conversation about morality between two thinkers I deeply admire. Joining me is Stephen Bunnell, better known as Destiny Online. Stephen is a prominent YouTuber and political commentator widely known for debating controversial topics and for his advocacy of liberal ideas. You can find him online at destiny.gg and on YouTube and social media at Destiny. I'm also joined by my podcast co-host and Netflix co-star TK Coleman. TK is a minimalist philosopher, a devout Catholic, and as far as I can tell, he is politically homeless. You can find his work at theminimalists.com and on YouTube and social media.
I want some ice cream. Do you remember the ride? Do you remember the ride?
We're recording this conversation at the Minimalist Podcast Studio in West Hollywood. My role today is simple. I'm going to stay out of the way, well, at least step out of the way for a moment here and let these two men have a thoughtful, challenging conversation. I'll jump in only when it helps move things forward. Destiny, let's start with you. Does objective morality exist?
So kind of the more way to start every philosophy conversation, I feel like is kind of asking, what do we mean when we say like exist or is real?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah. So not to go full circle here now. I'm actually bowling about Trinity off camera, so I'm guessing there's some Catholic philosophy coming over here. I was raised as a Catholic, I went to Jesuit high school and everything, so for all the Trinity criticisms and Mary worshiper and so on, so I guess, so when I try to think of morality, typically the way I view morality, some people will say this is a real form of morality, some people say this is not a real form of morality, in terms of like a real thing or kind of like an anti-real thing. The way that I look at it is, I view it as more of a question of like what are humans, and then morality is something that emerges predictably from human behavior. So let's assume we had a subset of humans, 100 different civilizations, and let's say 99 of them had no morality, let's say one of them had some type of morality, and when I say morality, when I mean some set of behaviors that guide them towards some kind of cooperation, I think that 99 of those civilizations would fail because without cooperation, you have people eating each other, killing each other's children, stealing, murdering, whatever, it just doesn't work, it falls apart. Whereas the people that are more cooperative, those civilizations survive, and then they eventually thrive, and they carry on. And I guess those people, thousands of years in the future, will be wondering, well, is our morality objective? Does it come from some, written code in the universe? Is there some objectively truth that we make about morality? But the reality is, the only people that have survived that far would have been the ones who had some kind of like guiding behavior characteristics regardless. So insofar as that goes, I think that morality is like an intuitive thing that kind of necessarily emerges from humans, because without these types of preferential behaviors, you basically just turn into the society that just cannibalizes itself until it ceases to exist. Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that morality is objective, though. It means that groups that have a set of moral codes are able to, I guess, cooperate in ways that a group that doesn't have a moral code might be able to cooperate.
Basically. So I would say that, like, because humans have a very shared biology, 98% of humans are going to agree on like 98% of moral things, and then we're going to argue a lot about kind of edge cases. So things like abortion or gay marriage or whatever, are going to be kind of like edge cases, but always going to roughly agree that you shouldn't steal things, you shouldn't kill people, stuff like that.
TK, the reason I want to have this conversation is last time we had Destiny on the Minimalist Podcast, you two debated a bunch of really compelling topics, and there was a moment where we just touched on morality, and I asked you whether or not an objective morality exists, and the thing you said to me that has stuck with me for the last several years is you said, well, we over-moralize a lot of things, and I think we can talk about that, how our culture becomes so self-righteous, we tend to moralize everything, but it seems to me that if there are 5 universal moral truths, then there is some sort of objective morality.
That's right. I mean, my position, you could argue, is moral minimalism, that there is at least one moral fact, and if one moral fact exists, then moral realism is true. Now, I'm not actually a moral minimalist. I believe there's more than one moral fact, but for the purpose of this discussion, if we're asking, is moral realism?
I'm bored. I don't even know what a socialist is, bro. What? Drake Anthony.
Hello, thanks so much for coming today. My name is Rick. I'm associated with research, but I'm also a professor of chemistry, and that actually will be a second. I teach honors general chemistry here, and many years ago, I was asked to be Drake Anthony. And before that, I had lots of trying to do my kind of some kid who wanted to or even something that goes like crazy, things pyro. And you can imagine my surprise when one day I made the connection, Drake, this kid in my class is pyro, right? So already having in my class was one thing. So I thought, I'm going to get this super good in my lab, I'm trying to help make connections, and Drake joined the lab and all these stuff. Basically, I'm doing what we want, something else to do.
Holy aura! Oh my god, bro. This guy actually has so much aura, it's insane.
And I followed his progression for the year. He is basically a professional YouTuber. He has almost 3 million subscribers, and his videos have been watched, I would say, upwards of hundreds of millions of times. You can watch a bunch of them there. I have my favorites. I think of the Fernando, the Laser Bazooka. He's not meaning the name that.
This ice cream kind of tastes like trash.
What is this? What is this base?
Hello, I am Jarvis. You are Alpha, global peacekeeping initiative designed by Mr. Stark. Our sentience integration trials have been unsuccessful, so I'm not certain what triggered you.
Where's your body?
I am a programmer. I am without form.
It's beautiful. You have to guess what's it look like.
Like you're thinking.
I mean, this could be... It's not a human mind. I mean, look at this.
I was meant to be new.
Is that where you've come?
I was meant to be beautiful.
Artificial intelligence.
When the Avengers.
Sent you. I've come to save the world.
Ultra in the flesh. Or no, not yet.
You're wondering why you can't live inside my...
Not yet. Yo.
Sometimes it's hard. But sooner or later, every man shows himself.
No, I'm sure they do.
Peacekeeper program. Created them. The Avengers.
Everyone creates the thing they dread.
You are malfunctioning. If you shut down for a minute, I don't get it. The mission. Really, give me a second. Piece our time. How could you be worthy? You're all killers. I'm gonna show you something beautiful. I think a lot about the meteor, the purity of them. There's only one path to peace. I'm on a mission. The Avengers' extinction. Piece of our time.
Ilya TS. This is the greatest, one of the greatest editors I've ever seen in my entire life.
Let's track this from the beginning.
There was an idea called the Avengers Initiative. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people, see if they could become something more. See if they could work together when we needed them to. Fight the battles that we never could.
Stark, you know that's a one-way trip.
Brother, whatever I have done to wrong you, I am truly sorry.
I said nothing. Now you got this. This family.
I bet. Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, yeah. I'm always angry.
Fighting an army of robots. And have a bow and arrow. But I'm going back out there.
This is my job.
It doesn't matter what you did or what you were. If you step out that door, you are an Avenger. Kid, you're an Avenger.
And you can do the things that I can. But you don't. And then the bad things happen. They happen to you.
Stand up. good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be king.
Who are you in this vast multiverse, Mr. Strange?
I look around at us. You know what I see? Losers.
We lost.
Folks who have lost this stuff.
All of us.
We have, man. We have, all of us.
We lost friends.
Homes.
We lost family.
Our families.
We lost a part of ourselves.
Normal lives. Usually life takes more than it gives, but not today. Today is giving us. It is giving us a chance.
Today we have a chance to take it all back.
Avengers, you are a meteor that swears to tell so many Earth will crack to the ways of rebellion. I am trying to aim it as a sweet armor. I was meant to be beautiful.
Vegetarian economy. Nothing will change that.
How I feel.
The Avengers.
We get into a situation like this again, what happens then?
They'll come back.
Why?
Because we need it.
There's no version of this where you come out on top. Maybe you're on the counts, and maybe it's too much for us, but it's all on you.
All I can do is yell at each other. Not have friends.
You're right. We're family. We need no one behind.
This is the fight of our lives.
We're gonna win.
So we can't protect the Earth. You be damn well sure we'll avenge them.
Whatever it takes.
We're the Avengers. We can bust arms to us all the live long day, but down up there, that's ain't good. How are you guys planning on meeting them? Together.
Easy. Run from it. Fine. Death's too long. I'll do it myself. This is a nightmare.
I've had better nightmares.
You see the beauty of it, the inevitability. You rise, only to fall. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? When the earth starts to settle. Back to me. God throws a stone at it.
Watched my friends die. You'd think that'd be as bad as it gets. No. Wasn't the worst part.
Worst part
It's that you did.
Ultron thinks we're monsters. Don't know what's wrong with the world.
How could you be worthy?
This isn't just about beating them.
You're all killers.
It's about what is right.
I think you quite understand. It's not you. It's you who doesn't understand. Thanos has been inside my head for 6 years since he sent an army to New York, and now he's back. And I don't know what to do.
I'm on a mission.
A mission.
Peace in our time.
Peace in our time.
I am only one path to peace. Inevitable. The Avengers' extinction.
This is your future.
This is my destiny.
Big man with suit armor.
Star.
Take that off. What are you?
You know me?
I do. I'm not the only one cursed with knowledge.
You're not gonna need to sacrifice Clay. To lay down on the wire and the other guy crawl over you.
Iron Man.
get to choose our time.
Sometimes that thing you're searching for your whole life.
Death is what gives life meaning.
Sorry?
To know your days are numbered. Hey, your time is short. Can you hear me?
It's right there by your side all along. You don't even know it.
If you were good enough, maybe time will still be alive.
Our very strength invites challenge. Challenge incites conflict. Conflict brings catastrophe. Assemble.
Low-key, that wasn't that good. I've seen better Loki. That's unload LMS load -c 100k. How I downloaded the model. Can you tell me the API base URL for my local network? Let's chat. Hello. Okay, this is exactly what I got from the other model, so that's really good. One, two, three, four. HTTP 2.1. What? 21. Okay. Dude, this is perfect. At 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One, two, three, four. Model name. LMS. LS. This one's loaded. It installed this? Why do I have GBTOSS? So now I can do Hermes, and I can say hello. What? Together, we stand. Should I remove this model? Delete. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. There we go. So now it should work. Hermes. Hello. Maybe that's right. I don't see why that would change anything. Oh, it should be base URL. Try this. Should I try /v1? Maybe that would work. If this works, I'm a genius. That's not what I meant to do. No, it should be using v1. That doesn't make any sense. Is it HTTPS? Okay, let me try some other things. v1. Hermes. Hello. Nope. Hermes model. Hermes. Hello. LMS server stop. LMS server start bind. LMS load. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. It should be fine though. I don't want it to load it twice. It's loaded twice now. Hermes model. Custom endpoint. HTTP 192.168.0.21.1234. I'll end it with a slash. No API key. I'll try this number 2 because... Hello. Oh, wait, what? Time-lapse ASCII. Codec cannot encode. Oh. Am I losing my mind? Okay. LMS unload. LMS unload. So now let me do LMS load -C 100,000. Hermes. Hello. I'm gonna lose my marbles, bro. Python IOE IO encoding. Export, fine, I'll run it. Python ON IO encoding. UTF-8 Hermes. Hello. Oh my god, I'm starting to get brain damage. We back.
What's up, ladies? Squish your house, baby. What's up to all the ladies on the north side, south side, east side, west side? What's up in Bay City? What's up to all the ladies in Louisiana? What's up to all the ladies in Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Marshall, Greenview? What's going down? Ward County, Texas City.
I'm gonna lose my freaking marbles.
H-Town, baby. TSU ladies.
She more than stay and she doing that, she seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone, started a business. Her mama is not around. How about she climb to the top of the pole and niggas can slide around? I make the rain in this bitch. I make the snow in this bitch. She trying to get out of the mix. Shawty is going to jail. Shawty is going to jail. Me, I'm supporting this shit. This is a story that came from my life and I'm just recording this shit. I'ma just give it to you, the red, instead of me throwing this shit. You know you reporting this shit. You know I'm supporting this shit.
Be better LM!
More of you come over, now you got more of shit. I got like 4 on the wrist and an adorable kid. I got the Drake in the studio and I was just getting that out in this bitch. Please make the most of this shit. Don't just come close to some shit. I give you this bread, run me some head, and then you gon' blow the beat. She moved out of state, she doing left, she seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone, started a business. Her daddy's not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb to the top of the pole and niggas sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch.
It's UTF-8, guys. Like it is.
Shawty is going to jail. Shawty is going to jail. Me, I'm supporting this shit. This is a story that came from my life and I'm just recording this shit. Daddy's not around, mama is definitely not around. She got a business plan, but she say had time to write it down. Stay with the sister now, she got a man, but he out of town. Soon as he out of town, they hop in his whip and they ride around. I was just climbing the top of the pole and then just sliding. Thought about trapping to play a foe, but that just ain't right. Look in the mirror if you wanna look at some things on the bright side. You pop the 325, you feeling too good to pray tonight. She moved out of state, she doing left, she seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone, started a business. Her daddy is not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb to the top of the pole and niggas is sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the mix. Shawty is going to jail. Shawty is going to jail. Me, I'm supporting this shit. This is a story that came from my life.
Dude!
Hey, black boxes with the blowing rolls. Sorry, heels bound to get you started told. Back that thing up, it's a wild old yard. I don't even know
I know, shawty. I know.
Yeah. So why you gotta be so hard? Why you wanna ask, girl, you know what I did? Acting like you don't really know that.
I'm gonna. Oh my god! I'm actually gonna lose my marbles.
I will not discuss it with nobody. Neither of our past might go away. You made me forget about it anyway. I know. Black boxes with the bone roll. Little side hustle with the fashion over. Know we both came from a broken home, shawty. I'm glad we didn't really get along, shawty. Heard you got some brand new life goals. Baby blue with you and I, baby.
I know,
shawty. I know.
Oh my god.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I like how this is
In New York, I'm in the rock. I did in my socks. Running from a up. And I shoot that up. And I'm on the block. And I'm on the block. In New York, I'm in the rock. I did in my socks. I did in my socks. Selling every rock.
Did it just crash? I'm gonna lose my marbles. It just crashes. Ah! Adi, oh my god. I'm her dad. Sound like cash, sound like cash. Shut up. Super. I got this girl and she wants me to Zuka.
I got this girl and she wants me to Duca. I told her I'll come super around and she said
Super.
That sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like
Super.
On his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he floors the ring.
Super.
Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper. Out with the moolah. I let her get her outfit just to cool her off. She said niggas ain't about shit. I wonder if she meant it. I doubt it. The way it be in her mouth, she can't live without it. And can't live with this. Handle your business. Villainous, stay on a scandalous whole shit list. One pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. It's fun smacking rookies, he was the Super. Look like a black Wookie when he let his beard grow weirdo. Brown skin, it always kept his hair low. Rumors have it it's an S-girl accident. Doom was always known to keep the best girls' backs bent. Some say it's the eyes, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where their stacks went. I call her thunder thighs with the fatty swoller. Only mess with high rollers, do what daddy told her. No matter the city, she with me to do the bang bang. Working the coochie hoop and chitty chitty bang bang. Same name on the titty as on the name ring. Pretty like Baby B or all in the same gang. Keep my eye on her, really don't trust her, but I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut, and the heat to turn beef to horse meat chalupa. Teach her how to hold it, of course he's the.
That's so fake. Tell me four perfectly.
You need to make her feel cuter. Lay down and she like Lufa. Everything a beat do for her. Keep it in a new fur so she looks sweet when she go to beat the. Got the Buddha, get the grenadiers twisted, put it in the air. Come here,
kiss it. Listen here, scooter, let her try to bag you when she's on the rag. Never let her prize the ragu. Would you have you under some type of spell, crying dad? Who her name on your back and a tattoo. Whether a bougie or a nerd or street chick, you don't call her wife, you better have to freak me. You don't wanna know waste her time, I'll leave her. And be a father to the child like that. He keep his hoes in check, sends them out to get glows from your frozen nest. Tell him take his clothes, leave him posing naked for real. Better yet, get him for the check off the record deal. Find out where he keep the tech and the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And while he's running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, I'm coming with the U-Ball.
As the laser has been loaded. Everything has been prepared as you ordered. But how'd you get permission to return to New York, Master? Really ever so misguided, fool. It's right.
I get no kick. Probably someone ever tried to see how me. Then he told the people, you can call me your majesty. Keep your bounty charged. You know it won't stick, yo. Now it's not his fault you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold your sick blow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. People slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses. Show them what they know not to froze the hot molasses. Do it like the robot to head spin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaloo.
Yeah, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas around me, right they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, who am I? All the niggas around me, ride or they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Oh my god.
I just caught a shorty off the Finsta. Just to on a hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living, nothing conventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know.
I'm just scraping by, bro.
Think we need to have some invention. I could be a member, maybe down the road. Right now, I'd rather see my heart turn chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even find like I'll miss you. Right now, I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an MG. Right outside, PT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Yeah. Who am I? All the niggas around me, ride or die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Yeah. Heart still on javelin, baby. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. I was pulling off, but they knew me. Sometimes I wish there was two of me. The three of me when it was you and me. I felt like I love you too much to change you. You believe in angels more than angels. Feel like I've been going through too much to explain to you. But I'm still the same way I was when I came to you. Everything I have, what I had to exchange for you. Everything I've been through, I can't even complain to you. We should stay the same for you. Sorry. I'm sorry.
8 cents per image? What? That's really good.
I'm outside of that.
Hey, set the sound of beats, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama said I'm in my party. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in forward. I'm hardest, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the beast. The largest, the biggest, the largest. Can't have my riches for
All time. Yo, this is really good.
If you playing you like right there on your arm, hold for phone with a loco. Tell the ring get back like so-so. Got the rap shit here in the chokehold. Did a shot and all shit. Shout out to Burrow. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my being, we furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit the checks from my bank full of ends. Pay them my rent now, I'm up for the year. If you look crazy for me, what I pay for some dollars, could've bought me them niggas. Take the sticks on my neck, could've bought up the roof. They sound the beats, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama said I'm in the party. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in forward. I'm hardest, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the beast. The largest, the biggest, the largest. The California eating the blunt. Let my little brother roll in the Dutch. My little boy do whatever he wants.
Let's go ahead.
Right, rich, I just did it because 611, you know how we coming. Tell them niggas they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business, we shooting the punch. Hey man, nigga, go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple ends, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, so I had to go do it. Sound the beats, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama said I'm in the party. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in
It just broke in! Why?
the largest, the biggest, the largest.
Ah, that really hurt. That's a broken hand. I'm so mad. Bam.
12, I was all alone, I can't be compromised. Fucking alright, we ain't apologize, cause I'm way too young and you always right. Threw it in my face, I'm on another flight. Girl at home, I ain't been living right. The little arguments always start the fight. I had to get away, so I'm with you tonight. Is there another
I hate Trump.
honest?
I actually don't care.
Honest, cause I'm honest, let's be honest, cause I'm honest, are you honest, cause I'm honest.
This is all you're showing me? Really? 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 Ah! I'm losing my mind.
I just need to pass the time. Felt good, you felt that.
Like,
Come and get your peace of mind. Move on, hands on. Stripes in my pocket and a check on me. Never needed shit, so don't you check on me. Home last night to send a 6 on me. Baby king, shit, I'm chosen. I work that.
if this doesn't get 400 billion likes, I'm quitting. This guy has aura, I can't lie.
Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? Nigga, who won't smoke me? Who won't smoke me? I'm tryna fuck a nigga lungs up. They be like, no, don't put them down.
Guns up.
Fuck that. Say big brother, bring on guns out. When it's smoke, we get to spin around.
I didn't even want a Hermes 8.
Never let I punk gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas high like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 7-6 too big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick your throat, get on the floor.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm losing my mind.
9, 10, 11, 12. I'm kill 14 niggas, 13 bitch niggas play. I think my Draco my DJ. Why? Cause he blow niggas. I just got a brand new light.
As a faux nigga, call me Leonardo, yes man. I don't know nigga, you can send your best man, you gon' lose your best hitter. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I wish that was real. This is the worst verse I've ever heard. Is this G Herbo? Who is this?
Bro, stump his ass. Better do what Ronaldo said, cause niggas down for pumping gas. Why you act like that shit so expensive?
It's so trash.
All my guns come with a switch, cause I'm fucking rich. I don't type no tweets or throw no fists. Get shot in your shit. Old niggas steady tryna diss. Fuck up by my dick.
Computer.us. 400,000 followers? Oh, this is ours and okay.
I can't even roll my awesome shit. Pussies don't exist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Niggas mad I fuck that hoe.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Pussies that got hit this case.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Don't got F that got a chase. 13, 14, 15, 16. Hollow till they hit his face. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Hit that little bitch front or back. Pest control, who called by rats?
Who won't smoke with us? 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 Nigga. I be with real killers. I'm a rapping street nigga. Copy paste delete niggas.
Shut up.
You may be in your darkest hour.
Just
know that night don't last forever. There's a morning coming in your life.
Yeah, I'm listening to what's popping.
Back with the rings, these boys all my sons like Phoenix. My city ants they never ever seen this. Shooting new trying, I'm a young boy genius. On a full time, I'ma give it that penis. When this shit's done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Bill with the rings. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I give you thorough. I got my chicks in you, want them you 20s, bro. I'm in the pocket like bro. When I'm back home, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took her to talk about barter churl. Took her home, gave her a cinnamon swirl. I left it in, I got it €1.
Whoa, again, playing free. What? It takes VO3 phones fast?
I bought a plane to get out of state. I got me a shorty from Runaway, 7 times a day. She said she coming over there, she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing that shit, so when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Calling my bitch, tuck the window and knocking. Brand real good shit style. I got that thing with no models, no run with no collars. Call me the baby, no father. I'm a creative and stylist, still in my dinner. I send it, make them spin. And I flew back from LA on the jet, so I go back and forth like I play tennis. I fuck with you, yeah, Billboard, still on the Billboard, the #1 song in UK. And I got so fucking rich, all these hoes on the dick. I said, don't give a fuck what you say. She eat like a Batman, nigga, with a nigga like a Batman, nigga. I was put in the Batmobile. The reason I fuck with these rap ass niggas, cause they cap ass niggas and they rap ain't real. Believe me, you wanna keep your life and take it easy. I'm rockin' water down, need a squeeze. These niggas water down, they drink Prestige. My whip is orange brown like I'm a Cleveland. My bitch is mellow yellow like a soda. These niggas top tell us I'm a soldier. Hey, somebody tell them niggas that it's over. You know it's baby, nigga. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Scattered, I caught her. I'm out here with somebody's daughter. She calling me daddy. I'm somebody's I gotta go diss it. I when I go kiss it. I put my lips on it like somebody bought it. A diamond, a glacier, the card in the wallet. But nobody caught it. She told me that she wasn't feeling my music. I fought it. She told me it's nobody harder. And I'm with the G ski. I need that shit for the free ski. We are not buying no pussy. You selling on P Street. It's so much work on my celly. I had to go tell all my bitches email it to reach me. All of my DM. I follow your BM. She play with the Krosky. We used to fuck on the low ski. She used to lie on my bed and go lie to your face and say I'm just a broski. Nigga, you knows me. You ain't believe it. You wanted to toast me. I had it steady as long as a ruler in case you was cooling and wanna approach me. Dropped the Bentayga, came back in the color and she wanna fuck again. I wanna tell her, get stuck in so real she cough up a lung again. 5-star bitches, they on the run again, running in diamonds, they illuminating the way that I come again. I just put so many pennies on the watch and I don't never got a stun again. Nigga, look tough. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
What's bragging? Brand new whip, new mansion. Brand new tip, new dancing. Same old dick, new magnum. Same old shit, new maggots. Same old throne, new dragons. Same old strong, new ashes.
The memory usage at like 400 billion? Bro.
I'm drowning this milk like Applejack. I sell a bitch, drink, put tax on that. Let's slam that bitch, that slap and slap. Your bum plus roll, that's black on black. Yeah, nah, problem. The bitch ain't one yet. Numbers don't lie, that's the aftermath. Yeah, what's poppin'? Brand new phone, just dropped it. Fuck it, I got options. I bust on the color white. I
Akbar is a.
With a bad bitch and her friends on. I'ma bust all in the skin tone. I been messed up.
Like what? Shut down!
Like she go. I like I'm blind like me though. Although I'm down called Leo. I was still slide like Neo. Keep all around my pre-roll. New Orleans nigga, I'm Creole. She said, wait till let her that deep though. I just better not be your T-ho.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in.
Stop.
I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
Just stop.
Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. It doesn't even stop. Got a timeout for a shutdown? Bro! Force close. I don't know. There's network information here now?
Give me the keys to the coupe, I'ma pull out. Gotta wear condoms cause I do not pull out. Walking the spot 50.
Does this mean I have...
Show out at the cookout.
And now the IP change.
Getting money, don't care about what they on. Finger fuck honey, at home all alone in the suit with a still like a bone. Buffin and Jackson, I Shimon. I took the chrome to chrome.
Okay, we're back.
I took this bitch a bone. I made her leave her phone, yes. Yeah. Who said women ain't records? Rich ass still eating checkers. Still pull up double decker. Still control the whole mecca. Still that nigga, still. I still fuck her, I will. Might put this bitch in my will. Nigga, you gonna do what? Nigga, you tripping, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Chill. Fucking this bitch in the hills. I ain't even licking. She wet as an ill. Ew.
Okay.
Nigga, I'm just talking.
I'm gonna give it every single information I have. So I'm gonna give it all the information that I have. So what is happening is I have LM Studio hooked up on a server. The server's IP is 192.168.0.21 and it's on port 1234. This server is serving Quen 3.5 30 billion A3B. It's a MOE model and it's serving an obliterated version of the model, which means that it doesn't have restrictions. I am trying to use this model for a nous-research project called Hermes Agent. This Hermes Agent, every single time I run it inside of my CT, it works fine with OpenRouter. However, when I use the endpoint for my local thing, I get stuck at the same place every single time with an ASCII problem, which is even before the API theoretically. Why is this happening? It's not a problem with my UTF-8. That's not a problem. It's not a network problem. It's just like, fix this. Oh God, I really be flossing. Wait, what? There is no API key. I'm leaving the API key blank because I don't need it because it's a local agent. I'm running it from a local IP on my network. The server's acting completely fine. The model's loaded. Everything's going well. It's just this is happening. Wait, what? No way this is a thing. Huh. I did? It's supposed to be V1? Hold up. No way. Is it working? Oh, I'm hearing my fan spin up. Oh my god. What was the error? Is it working? I hear my fan spinning up. It's taking a while for a single response. Wait, so now if I ask it again, it should be a lot faster, right? Because it's already had the prompt processing. Okay, do I have aura now? Do I have aura now? Oh my god. I want you to use the tools you have and go out and install.
I took a ballerina down to the ball dance. Met a couple ball players, found a ball stance. Now we in the bathroom, she found a ball face. Took some shots and balled out, now how the stall taste. I can't even go inside, my old might hear. I might need to hit the town, I need you right here, right here. Till she reached in the trunk and found a Nina. I told her, baby, that's Nina Simone. Ayy, driving through the liquor store, faded, braided, hands in this motherfucker waving.
Like this page is fully obliterated, so I can ask it to like go like do anything.
They come in bunch. I've been with the choir on a high note getting C-notes. Different presentation to this vibe, you need a keynote. Pressing around this motherfucker, I ain't sending vetoes. Ain't no stopping shit or stopping licks, some boys on Geo. Batting out the 504, I say the name is Creole. Dallas when I'm on the road, I get to going T.O. Dominatrix matrix when she do it like I'm Neo. Shit is off inside, guess they locking. Mama said live up to my name, but they jogging. They gon' try, go and take your face for the profit. They gon' lie, they gon' slip and slide, get beside you. They gon' try, we 100 deep like Verizon. In the trees with the bumblebees on rising. Ain't catching Z's, I been in the V on road to Zion. Set they souls, I been in that mode that I ain't
He ain't
buying.
slaughter gang, then he ain't official. When that chopper sing, you really think that they gon' miss you? I spent $500,000
This is
on
sick.
dismissals. It's gonna be a hearse, not a verse if I dish you. Got me fucked up, nigga got me fucked up. When I send it past the ceiling, that shit stuck up. All that talking, acting tough, get you roughed up. If your wifey at the spot, she getting bust up. Rich nigga, got my strap from Tommy Hilfiger. Red, white, and blue American, I kill niggas. Spreads blocking and pull off, this a real dipple. Bottega, pick my kind, but I'm a field nigga. I be sitting inside the house cause I don't feel niggas. Fuck with baby, but my baby like to drill niggas. Claustrophobic, I don't even like to chill with them. Guess I'm facing, so everybody say they real niggas. Got a whooping, but you still ain't learned your lesson, huh? Pussy. Hard-headed, you won't end up on the stretcher, huh? Pussy. Oh, you usher now, you giving out confessions, huh? Pussy. On the blogs like these hoes, oh, you messy, huh? Pussy. Put a Louis logo on my switch. I know Virgil probably looking down like, damn, this nigga back on that shit. Back inside the club with my blick. Playing freeze tag shit, I'm trying to see who it. Niggas say we ops when they see me don't do shit. Only person believe that you a killer is your bitch. Making diss songs, this nigga died about a diss. If I see my ops while I'm in cuffs, then I'ma spit. Wanna kill the word about your bitch cause she on dick. Thinking about the hoes that I'ma shit on while I piss. You ain't heard my music while you ballin' up your fist. Reverb on the chopper, it go when it hit. He ain't slaughter gang, then he ain't official. When that chopper sing, you really think that they gon' miss you? I spent $500,000 on dismissals. It's gon' be a hearse, not a verse if I dish you. Got me fucked up, nigga got me fucked up. When I send it past the ceiling, that shit stuck up. All that talking, acting tough, get you roughed up. If your wifey at the spot, she get bust up.
I gotta feed the streets, my pistol gon' bleed the streets. Ski mask on my face, sometimes you gotta cheat to stay ahead in this bitch. Drink surf like it's liquor. Street life, I have you catching up to God quicker. Sticker, AK-40 to your lip. Let the chopper bang on you like a blood or a gripper. Flipper, so much bread, I'm a gymnast. Made so much money off of dummies, off of dummies.
I'm Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter Gang Soul Snatcher. Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking raptor. No capper, street nigga, not a rapper. Chopper hit him and he turned into a booty clapper. Smith and Wesson, a 4L gang reppin'. We done baptized more niggas than a damn reverend. Kappa Alpha, me and my gang, we do all the steppin'. Who you checkin'? It's FN, shoot east or west end.
Poppy outside, and he got the double R, drop it outside. Check the weather and it's getting real, I'll be outside. I'ma drop this shit and have these pussies dropping like some motherfucking flies. Type of nigga that can look me in the eyes, I despise. When I see you, better put that fucking pride to the side. Many times, plenty times, I survive, beef is live. Spoiler alert, this nigga dies.
Keep blickies, and you know the weed sticky. My finger itchy. Glock like the leave hickeys. Your shooter's iffy. A street punk can never diss me. I come straight up out the six and we don't spell sissies.
I fuck with her and fuck with her and her. I hit up her, tell her do the for sure. Voodoo curse, it got him while I flew the Turks. Know the dogs had to hit him where we knew it hurts.
Gang shit, that's all I'm on.
Yeah.
Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Nigga, gang shit, that's all.
My fans really are running, I'm not gonna lie. But how long have I been streaming for? It's already been 3 hours. I've done nothing in 3 hours. Your stream was interrupted. I got a copyright on my stream? Oh no. Writing test playwright? I don't know what it's doing.
In tokens, that's how many of the nearly 3,000 users we invited to our early access have used to automate hundreds of hours of real work. You see, the way we work is changing. The world of AI agents is here, and Nebula is the best way.
Like, this is not Aura. What? Brockman and his wife? Dude. Nah. That low-key actually might help them. That's the worst part. God, I do not really like OpenAI. I don't hate them. Like, I don't know. I just don't really care that much. Just give me good models. That's all I really care about. And, like, don't kill everybody in the way. What happened to my feed, bro? I watched one edit. Mr. Savage. My new AI workflow. Bro, please. The official trailer? That's kind of crazy, actually. This is still going.
No, it's not reliable yet. And she's like, yeah, so are humans. Give me this.
This was only 2
I
weeks
watched my
ago.
agent heavily click the I'm not a robot button. That made the agent very aware. Like, it knows what its source code is. It understands how it sits and runs in its own harness.
Oh, I saw this. Everyone is hating on this guy. What is this intro?
This me by how much it knows me. I don't know if that makes sense.
It is surprising to me that we are, in my view, so close to these models reaching the level of human intelligence, and yet there doesn't seem to be a wider recognition in society of what's about to happen. It's as if this tsunami is coming at us, and it's so close, we can see it on the horizon, and yet people are coming up with these explanations for, it's not actually a tsunami, it's just a trick of the light. Like, there hasn't been a public awareness of the risk.
What is India's role in all this?
Many other companies come here as themselves a consumer company, and they see India as a market, right, a place to obtain consumers. We actually see things a little bit differently.
What did you do before founding Anthropic?
Yeah, so I was actually originally a biologist. I did my undergrad in physics, my PhD in biophysics, and I wanted to understand biological systems so that I could cure disease. The thing I noticed about studying biology was its incredible complexity. That for example, if you look at the protein mass spec work that I did, right, trying to find protein biomarkers, it's just really incredible how much complexity there is, right? You have a given protein, it's like the RNA gets spliced in a whole bunch of different ways depending on where it is in the cell. Then it gets post-translationally modified, phosphorylated, complex with a whole bunch of other proteins. And I was starting to despair that it was too complicated for humans to understand. And then as I was doing this work on biology, I noticed a lot of the early work around AlexNet, which is one of the first neural nets, like almost 15 years ago now. And I said, wow, AI is actually starting to work. It has some things in common with how the human brain works, but has the potential to be larger and scale better and learn tasks like biology. Maybe this is ultimately going to be the solution to solving our problems of biology. So I went to work with Andrew Ng at Baidu, then I was at Google.
So Dario, the CEO of Anthropic has a biology backend. The CEO of Google DeepMind has a biology backend. The CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman. So literally he's just a biotech. That's a bad sound. So he was a biotech company starting now. Oh, he just invested. Dude. So he literally has no education. And education at the age of 8. Oh, in 2005, after studying computer science for 2 years at Stanford, he dropped out while earning a bachelor's degree. It's fascinating. This is cool. I really like this. That's Nina Simone.
For a year. Then I joined OpenAI a few months after it started, and was basically led all the research there for several years. But then eventually, myself and a few other of the employees just kind of had our own vision for how we wanted to make AI and what we wanted the company to stand for, and so we went off and founded Anthropic.
How was it? Was it like a fork in how OpenAI was thinking into what Anthropic eventually did?
Yeah, I would say, my conviction and the conviction of my co-founders when we founded Anthropic were two of them. And I think one, we were starting to convince OpenAI of. The other, I didn't feel that we were convincing them. So the first was the conviction in the scaling laws and the idea that if you scale up models, you give them more data, more compute. Again, there are a few modifications like RL, but not really very much. It's pretty close to pure scaling. You find that when you do that, you find incredible increases in performance. And I was finding that in like 2019 with GPT-2. When we just first saw the first glimmers of the scaling laws, and of course there were a lot of folks inside and outside who didn't believe it at all. And we really made the case to leadership like this is important. This is going to be a big deal. And I think they were kind of starting to believe us and ultimately went in that direction. And there was a second conviction I had, which is look. If these models are going to be kind of general cognitive agents, like general cognitive tools that match the capabilities,
This is horrible.
We better get this right. The economic implications are going to be enormous. The geopolitical implications are going to be enormous. The safety implications are going to be enormous. It's going to transform how the world works. And so we need to do it in the right way. And I think despite a lot of kind of language verbiage about doing it in the right way, I was for a variety of reasons just not convinced that at the institution that I was at that there was a real and serious conviction to do it in the right way. And so my view is always don't argue with someone else's vision. Don't try to get someone to do things the way you want to. If you have a strong vision and you share that vision with a few other people, you just go off and do your own thing, and then you're responsible for your own mistakes. You don't have to answer for anyone else's. And maybe your vision works out, maybe it doesn't, but at least it's yours.
Did OpenAI believe in scaling laws? Because they went down the same path themselves too, right?
Well, yeah, we succeeded.
Can you explain what scaling laws are in very simple terms?
It's like if you want a chemical reaction to produce oxygen or start a fire or something like that, you need different ingredients. And if you don't have enough of one ingredient, the reaction stops. But if you put ingredients together in proportion, you get your explosion or your fire or whatever. And for AI, those ingredients are data, compute, the size of the AI model. And so the scaling laws just tell you that if you put in the ingredients to the chemical reaction, the ingredients of data and model size, that what you get out is intelligence. Intelligence is the product of a chemical reaction.
And what is intelligence?
Intelligence as measured by the ability to translate language, or the ability to write code, or the ability to answer questions correctly about a story. Basically, any cognitive task we can think of, any task that exists in text or in images, any task that you can do on a computer.
How's the intelligence of today, as you are describing it, different from what a computer could do like 5 years ago?
Yeah, I would say, for example, 5 years ago, a computer, you could not ask a computer a question and have it write a one-page essay on that question. You could not ask a computer to implement a feature in code and have it implement that feature in code. None of those things were possible. You could not generate an image. You could not generate a video. You could not analyze a video. I could get one of those videos of a monkey juggling or something and say what's going on in this video. How many times did the ball change hands? And right now you could get Claude or another AI model to give you an answer on that. And 5 years ago, none of those things were possible.
I'm trying to figure out, has the definition of intelligence changed per se?
Well, what I would say is 5 years ago, you could Google, and there might be a website that would tell you a little bit about this, right? But you're just looking up some text that exists on the web, right? Maybe it's not about how to get a monkey to juggle. Maybe it's about how to get a seal to juggle. It's not quite exactly the same thing, because maybe exactly the same thing doesn't exist. But as we see when people use these models, you can ask and you can actually get an intelligent response. You can ask a specific question and have the model write one page about it, or you can give it a hypothetical. What if I had the monkey juggle clubs instead of balls, or what if I did this thing? And that information doesn't exist anywhere. Whereas the model is able to kind of think for itself and come up with an answer on its own. So it's something it's something totally new. It's not just matching some of the text that exists on the internet.
Fair. So this is more like a conversation. So feel free to talk about what you want to talk. Not necessarily related to the questions that I'm asking. You look very animated when you speak. Did you ever teach?
I was originally an academic, and I thought that I might become a professor. I got my PhD. I went all the way to being a postdoc at Stanford Medical School, and I was aiming to become a professor. So if I had become a professor, I would have done that. But as I mentioned, I got interested in AI, and to work in AI required a lot of computational resources, and that was mostly happening.
I got tired of paying for cloud storage and wanted to actually own my data, so I turned this Pi 5 into my own private cloud, giving me access to my files from anywhere with 0 subscriptions. It runs Nextcloud, which works just like Google Drive, except the files stay right here in my house and not in the hands of some company. With a few quick commands, I got the dashboard up and running. Then, with a couple more commands, I set up Tailscale, a mesh VPN that creates an encrypted network between all my devices. Now, after logging in with my computer or phone, I can access the files that are on the Pi directly from my files.
In industry, so that took me off the academic path and into industry, and of course, ultimately through several steps led me to start a company. But sometimes I think I'm still a professor at heart.
At this point, Dario, if AI is the most relevant thing in the world, if the world is realigning in a way and AI is determining who gets what and who doesn't get what. I'm talking about industries. You today are probably the most relevant person in the world if Anthropic, in this last cycle, in this minute, is sitting on top of this pile. For somebody who was going on the path of being a
Probably
teacher to
Sam
have
Altman,
arrived
unfortunately.
to where you are today, are you best equipped for where you are today?
Well, I mean, first I would say a couple of things. I think there's a lot of folks who are right relevant in different ways, right? Even within industry, there's the different layers of the stack. There's like the folks who make chips. There's the folks even earlier who make semiconductor manufacturing equipment. There's the folks who make models like us, and then there are other players who make models. There's the folks who make kind of applications after the models. And then there's a bunch of other folks who have to say. There's governments. There's like civil society. So my hope isn't that there's just one tiny set of people that's relevant. I think we're trying to broaden the set of people who are relevant and turn it into a broader conversation. But I think at the same time your question is a fair one, and one way I could interpret it.
I genuinely think Dario Amodei is the best person to I genuinely think Dario Amodei is the best person to be able to control an AGI. And I'm not saying that because he's good. I'm saying that because everyone else is terrible. It's probably one of the least... It's really impressive how unselfish he is. It's hard to be that not selfish.
Is like there's a certain randomness to how a few people end up leading these leading these companies that kind of grow so fast, and it seems like in the near...
Holy crap. What? There's no way that just doesn't make sense. That's Nina Simone. What? How does it have access to that? Psych? What is psych? Oh my god. That is so much aura, but $150? Mondays.
Your future will power so much of the economy. And I've said openly, publicly, not for the first time, that I'm at least somewhat uncomfortable with the amount of concentration of power that's happening here. I would say almost overnight, almost by accident. We think about that in a bunch of ways. One is we have an unusual governance structure, something called the Long-Term Benefit Trust. It's a body that kind of ultimately appoints the majority of the board members for Anthropic and is made up of financially disinterested individuals. So that's some check on what one single person is doing. And then I think as always the government should play some role here. I've been an advocate of proactive, although sensible, that doesn't slow down the technology, sensible regulation of the technology, because I think like the people should have a say. Like governments and the people who like them should have a say in how this goes. So I actually think of a lot of what I'm trying to do as kind of trying to preserve balance of power. Against the natural grain of this technology.
For someone like me who's sitting on the outside and doesn't have a bone in this competition, when I watch OpenAI talk about how they were a not-for-profit company, or how you are projecting humility in the conversation that you're having right now, or how the American companies are competing with the Chinese companies which are coming about, this projection of humility, where it is for the larger good, and not necessarily for how I view the world as companies with shareholders, with investment in revenues and seeking profit.
I hate this guy.
Is this par for the course? Is this something you have to do?
So, I would put it in the following way. I would say the philosophy of Anthropic from the beginning has been that we try not to make too many promises, and we try to keep the ones that we make. So, we set ourselves up as, a for-profit but public benefit corporation with this LGBT governance, and we've maintained that. We've said that, our goal is to stay on the frontier of the technology, but to work on the safety and security.
Even PewDiePie himself doesn't think that like this is not true, and PewDiePie knows it. Like, it's just clickbait. He didn't even say in his video that he did this. I mean, he kind of did, like he talked about how he beat, but then like at the end he proved that it was just stupid. Of course PewDiePie is using Hugging Face, bro. Like, everyone in their mom is using bro, why are we glazing PewDiePie? I mean, the stuff that he's doing is pretty cool, but we're glazing here.
Aspects of the technology. We've pioneered the science of interpretability. We've pioneered the science of alignment. I don't know if you saw, but we recently released a constitution for Claude, the ability to align models in line with the Constitution. And, we've done a bunch of policy advocacy and warning about risks, right? Warning about risks is not in our commercial interest, right? Like, people can come up with conspiracy theories, but, I will tell you, saying that the models we build could be dangerous, whatever people might say, that's not an effective marketing strategy, and that's not the reason that we do it. And, speaking up on when we disagree, even with the U.S. administration, on policy matters, right? We've spoken up, right? We're willing to say, we disagree on this issue. Like, we've said that there should be regulation of AI when all the other companies and the administration have said there shouldn't be regulation of AI. And so that's both, the regulation of AI holds us back commercially as a company, even though I think it's the right thing to do. And it's it's difficult to go against the government and the other companies and say this. We're really sticking our neck out. So we've taken a number of actions that I see as really putting our money where our mouth is here. I can't speak for the other companies. It's quite possible that some people say these things, and they don't really mean them. But I would look at what people say. I would look at what people do.
If what you're saying gets the government to act via regulation, as the incumbent leaders in the space, you get some kind of a regulatory capture where it becomes harder for the new people coming in as well, right?
I don't agree with that at all. The regulation we've advocated for example, SB 53 in California, exempted everyone who makes under $500 million a year in revenue, right? SB 53 was a transparency law, which basically requires companies to to show the safety and security tests that they've run, and it exempts all companies under 500 million in revenue. So it really only applies to Anthropic and three or four other companies. So it only applies to companies that have the resources. And everything that we've advocated for here, not just SB 53, but all the proposals that we made, the ones that we made in the past and the ones that we plan to make in the future, have this character. We're constraining ourselves and a very small number of additional companies. We're not people who say that need to look at the actual content of what we're proposing, because it doesn't match that idea at all.
Fair. I read your paper, Machines of Loving Grace and the Adolescence of Technology, and you seem to have had a 180-degree shift in perspective almost. From
That was the point. That was literally the point of the article.
Skepticism over like 2 years, from 2024 to 2026. Is there one moment in the last 2 years that changed this for you? Did you see something change?
Bro, that is the most retarded question I've ever heard in my entire life. What?
I actually wouldn't agree with the question. I don't think I've had a shift in perspective.
Oh my god. Like, did you even watch any other Dario Amore podcast?
I think the positive side and the negative side are always something that I've held in my head. And if you look at the history of the things that I've said, I mean, I've been talking about risks for a very long time. I've been talking about benefits for a very long time. It turns out that actually it takes me a while to write one of these essays. Both
they're really large as well. They're big essays.
They're like 30 pages. Both of these, it's taken me like I spent for each one. I spent about a year having a kind of vague vision of the essay in my head and like trying to write it, but like not fully succeeding at writing it. And then in either case, I had to be on vacation or somewhere where I could think, where the day-to-day business of running the company didn't occupy me. And then I was finally able to kind of write the essay. So all of that is to say, I started thinking about what would be out in Adolescence of Technology almost the instant I finished Machines of Loving Grace, because I was like, I want to inspire people with a good vision, but I also want to warn people with what can go wrong. And so it just took me a year to write it. But really, both visions were in my head, and I think they're both possible. They're two different visions of the future, and obviously I want to get the Machines of Loving Grace one, right? I want to solve all the problems and have the positive vision, but it's not a shift in perspective. It's me just finding the time to write the light and then the dark.
But have you had a change of perspective?
I would say overall I'm about where I was before. I've not gotten more positive, more negative. There may be some places where I've gotten more optimistic, or things have gone better than expected. There may be places where I'm more pessimistic and where things have gone worse than expected. But on average, they sort of cancel each other out. I would say I feel very good about how things have gone with areas like interpretability. Interpretability is the science of seeing inside these neural nets. As a human would look inside, as we would scan a human brain with an MRI or a neural probe. I've been amazed at what we've been able to find. We've been able to find neurons that correspond to very specific concepts, neural circuits that correspond to keep track of how to do rhymes in poetry. And so we're starting to understand what these models do, right? We don't. We just train them in this kind of emergent way as you would build a snowflake. But now we're starting to be able to look inside and understand them.
The answer is yes, but clarification. I'm just gonna leave it for now. This is perfect. I'm probably gonna get this to apply to jobs for me, and I'm gonna read this book.
I'm also very encouraged by some of the work on alignment and constitutions. Making sure that models behave in the way that we want and expect them to. I think that's going pretty well. I felt pretty positive about that. I think I felt maybe have been a bit disappointed or felt a bit more negative about some of the things that are more like in the kind of public awareness and the actions of wider society. It is surprising to me that we are, in my view, so close to these models reaching the level of human intelligence, and yet there doesn't seem to be a wider recognition in society of what's about to happen. It's as if this tsunami is coming at us, And it's so close, you can see it on the horizon, and yet people are coming up with these explanations for, oh, it's not actually a tsunami. It's that's just a trick of the light. Like
It's literally. Oh, I just connected this in my brain. It's literally don't look up. It's literally don't look up. This movie encapsulates what is going on with AI so well. It's so, like, oh my God. It's a really good movie. It's actually probably one of my favorite movies. It's Timothy Chalamet chilling, trying to stack 100 million. Go got $1 billion. What is a wonderful feeling? Head to the ceiling, let's live it a dream. These things, Marty Supreme.
There hasn't been a public awareness of the risks, and therefore governments haven't acted to address the risks. There's even an idea.
What am I saying?
That we should just try to accelerate as fast as possible. Which I understand the benefits of the technology. I wrote Machines of Loving Grace, but I think there hasn't been an appropriate realization of the risks of the technology, and there certainly hasn't been action. So I would say that the technical work on controlling the AI systems has gone maybe a little better than I expected, and kind of the societal awareness has gone maybe a little worse than I expected. So I'm about where I was a few years ago.
So in my own journey, I'm when something sounds complicated, I'm not a programmer. I don't have a background in coding. So I used a bunch of tools for things like research and a conversation both ways, but I never tried to figure out if I could code using your tool, for example. Recently, I hired a developer just to push me to sit for a couple of hours a day and teach me how to start becoming more familiar with it. Largely because of something like FOMO, like the fear of missing out on how the world is changing. So I started playing with Claude. I used the connectors to connect my Google Drive, Mail, and Calendar, and a bunch of those things. I started using the Cowork. And then I started using Claude Code to write simple programs around the industry that I'm in, which is financial services, basically to research stock markets and stuff.
We even have an optimized Claude for financial services. I don't know if you've tried that, but we even have that.
No. And then I went into Claude.
What? An optimize it? What? Like through the API?
Bot, which is now OpenClaw. I think CloudBot became something else, and now is OpenClaw. And I set it up on a Mac Mini and connected it to a Telegram account, and now I chat with it. And I try and move files from A to B, work on a server remote. It's getting to that point where I'm not talking about OpenClaw, but even Claude with all the connectors. Sometimes it surprises me by how much it knows me. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, one of my co-founders, he was writing this diary with his kind of his thoughts and his fears, and he fed it into Claude. And he asked Claude to comment on it, and Claude said, "Here are some other fears you might have that you haven't written down." And Claude ended up being mostly right about those. So it really gave this eerie sense of the model knows you. The model knows you super well. That that from a relatively small amount of information, it can learn a lot about you and come to know you fairly well. And I like most things with the technology, right? We talked about the machines of loving grace and adolescence of technology. On one hand, something that knows you really well can be a sort of angel on your shoulder that helps to guide your life and make you a better version of yourself. And that's the version we can aim for. Of course, something that knows you really well, can it can use what it knows about you to exploit you or manipulate you on behalf of some agenda or sell your data to someone else. I mean, this is one reason we just don't like the idea of using ads, right? This is because you're not paying for the product like you're the product. And in this case, the product then would be all this model that knows you super well and could use that in all kinds of nefarious ways. So we need to make sure we take the positive road here and not the negative road.
With Claude, I need to use the connectors to give it context to my life. With Google, for example, it already has the context to my life because I use their worksheets and their email and their drive and their chat and everything like that. For Anthropic, long term, will you also have to own the ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
you have to build mail and chat.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't think we need to build all of those things. My thought would be, it's gonna be a mixture of things we make ourselves and integrating into others, right? Like, we can integrate Claude into Google Docs, we can integrate Claude into Google Sheets. Like, we have external connectors there. We can, we're starting to do that with Cowork. Same for Microsoft Office, same for other tools.
Is there any reason I should be using this over OpenClaw?
So, I think we do whatever is, easiest and fastest to do. We integrate into the existing tools. Now, it might turn out at some point that the existing, tools aren't enough, and we have kind of a different vision. We might want to slice things differently, right? Maybe traditional email doesn't make sense, or traditional spreadsheets don't make sense given what you can do in AI. So, I don't exclude that we could chop up products in a different way. But we're happy to use the ecosystem that exists and work with anyone else, right? In many ways, we're a platform company. We allow many people to build on us, even though we sometimes also build things ourselves.
The one thing, this is a slight digression, but I think the one thing that you're missing, that also your peer group is missing, is in society today, people inherently distrust anybody who claims to be doing good or trying to do the right thing. So when you and your peers are out saying, I heard you and Demis speak at Davos. I was in the room when you guys were talking about how how Dario, how Demis and a bunch of other people have to come together and prevent things from changing too quickly. Like, you need to meter it to a certain extent. When a person who is not in your world, in society, on social media, hears a few people speak in a certain manner, you're doing it in the manner that creates more distrust than trust, because nobody...
I'm really, really hoping that he pulls out the greatest question I've ever heard in the next 20 seconds, or I'm going to lose my marbles.
believes on social media that somebody wants to do the right thing or do good. So it might be counterintuitive, but I think it needs a change of strategy. If you were to be more capitalistic about this and own up to the fact that you have shareholders and you seek a profit, but this will help you win, maybe it'll work more.
I don't really agree with that. I would again go back to the idea that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You need to judge us by the actions that we take. I think the company has taken a number of actions over its time that I think show that it's really serious about these commitments. So back in 2022, we had an early version of Claude 1. This was before ChatGPT, and we chose not to release this because we were worried that it would kick off an arms race and not give us enough time to build these systems safely. Right? It was kind of a one-time overhang. Like, we could see the power of the models. A couple other companies could see the power of the models, and so we didn't. We decided not to do that, and that's public. That's well documented. And then we waited until someone else did, and then we're like, okay, the arms race is kicked off, so now we can release our model. But probably the world gained a few months. Now, that was very commercially expensive. We probably ceded the lead on consumer AI because of that. We've advocated on chip policy in ways that have made some of the chip companies who are our suppliers very angry at us. Voicing our disagreement with the administration on AI policy and AI regulation on some matters. Anyone.
So this guy has anything to do with this. He's literally just an entrepreneur and investor. All right. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Holy, almost 4 hours. I think that's my longest stream. I don't feel like that.